At the Cliff House, Finn asks why Steffi thinks Liam should be concerned about Hope. She says she's seen some things. If they'd had to spend the night in San Francisco, she was concerned about what might have happened. Finn recaps, "You're not worried about Thomas, you're worried about Hope." Steffi sighs, "Yeah." On the jet, Hope puts her jacket on and thanks Thomas for the massage. She acts flustered and drops her water bottle. He assures her, everything's going to be all right. At the cabin, Liam sets a romantic scene for Hope's return, lighting candles and setting out a cheese and wine. At the Cliff House, Steffi swears Finn to secrecy before confessing. "I walked in on something, Hope and Thomas. It was an intimate moment, eye contact, touching." Finn asks if Thomas was touching Hope and coming onto her. Steffi says, "It was the other way around." Finn's flummoxed. He pours more wine and asks exactly what she witnessed. "We're not talking about something completely inappropriate, are we?" Steffi says they were fully clothed. But yeah, it was inappropriate. She clarifies that she wasn't eavesdropping. She was walking back into the office when she heard Hope telling Thomas how in sync they were. He thinks maybe Thomas needed a pep talk, but Steffi insists it was more than that. She was gazing with desire. Finn's not buying it, but his wife says, "I know when a woman wants a man, Finn." Finn learns she confronted Hope. Her brother is doing so well, there's no way she's letting her screw it up for him. On the jet, Thomas tells Hope he knows how devoted she is to her husband and family. "You're not your mother. You're going to be with Liam for the rest of your life." At Forrester, Thomas and Carter discuss the trip to San Francisco. Carter alarms Thomas when he says he heard about the little drama that happened after the meeting between him and Hope. Carter clarifies that they almost didn't make it home on the plane. He guesses Hope was desperate to get back to Liam. He remarks that she's completely devoted to him. Thomas muses, "Yeah." Hope arrives at the cabin and asks, "What's all this?" Liam says, "We're celebrating." She guesses, "My successful meeting." Liam says yes, and the fact that she didn't have to spend the night in San Francisco, which would have been a bit much for him. Hope clarifies that even if they had to stay overnight, she and Thomas would have been in their own separate rooms. Liam wouldn't put it past Thomas to try something and asks if he did. Hope says no. Liam marvels, "Really? So nothing at all happened?" At the Cliff House, Steffi assures Finn that she didn't go into attack mode with Hope. "She did a pretty good job convincing me she doesn't have feelings for Thomas. But not completely." Steffi muses that Thomas adored her for years and suddenly that went away. Maybe it bruised her ego a bit. She's flirting with Thomas, consciously or not. It's awful. Finn doesn't disagree. He learns Hope denied having feelings for Thomas when asked point blank and wonders if there's any possibility she was telling the truth. At the cabin, Hope says the meeting could only have gone better if Liam were there. She kisses him. He grins. Wow, where's that coming from? He chortles that things are good and guesses that the most stressful part of the trip must have been after the meeting. Liam's very happy she didn't have to spend the night out of town with Thomas. Hope leans her head on his shoulders and murmurs, Me too." At Forrester, Carter tells Thomas he has late dinner plans with Katie and is leaving. "Nice work today, Thomas. You and Hope proved it again. What an amazing team you are." At the Cliff House, Steffi says the last person you'd think Hope would be attracted to is the bad boy, which is what the blonde will always see him as. Finn wonders if it's some hidden fantasy of hers. Talk turns to growing up with Brooke Logan. Finn says, "I can only imagine the example being set." Steffi worried Hope was turning into Brooke, but doesn't really think she's anything like her. She'll be watching her, though. She does not want Hope to ruin the progress her brother has made. At Forrester, Thomas stops sketching to glance at a photo of Hope and flashes to her getting upset in the hotel room as he assured her she's nothing like her mother. At the cabin, Liam tells Hope that the whole Thomas situation, the two of them working late nights together and such, drives him nuts. "What I don't want is for it to affect our relationship." He trusts her completely. It's just Thomas he has an issue with historically. Hope doesn't think he needs to worry about Thomas, who knows how she feels about Liam and the life they've built together. Liam mutters that Steffy said the same thing. Hope sits up. You talked to Steffy about this? She asks what she said. Liam replies that she assured him Thomas isn't a threat to his marriage. Hope asks,